Yo guys, Haku here with a One Piece theory in this really One Piece heavy week that we're having, and that's going to be a theory on my thoughts of what I think Germa, Double Six, or Warmonger are or could mean. Now we know that they're led by the Vinsmokes, Sanji's family, and they're headed by Sanji's father. We also know that Nami knows of them as an evil mythical army. So they have a reputation for being evil, and they have a reputation widespread enough that Nami would have heard of it. And also mythical, so they're stealthy enough, and this gets into it in being both an army and stealthy, and that's the biggest part. That sort of dichotomy is the biggest part of this theory with me. And I think it's important to note that they are called an army, and yet they're assassins, or they are have this reputation for being mythical, like they may not even exist. Getting into this, I can't find where it was originally stated, but I heard it from a couple people, I saw it a bunch of places, and I even looked it up to double check it, and I found a bunch of people talking about it, but not the original line where he said it, or where somebody said it, and that's that Brook was once a member, like a head of an army convoy of a certain kingdom. So I find that to be a bit interesting in that it could even help further my theory that I already made. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. And that's that the Vinsmokes were the ones that killed Brook and his crew. And I think this builds even more into that, because if Brook was a captain in just this secret organization like Germa 66, and he left them for whatever reason, leaving them would probably make them want to kill him to keep their secrets. So we didn't find out about who killed him and his crew, and I think not finding out about who did it is important. So the not knowing is important in that it could very well be that this is the moment we're going to be finding out Warmonger or Germa Double Six are the ones that killed Brook and his crew just to keep Brook quiet about whatever he knew about their organization, and yet they failed because Brook had the revival fruit. I think it's the Yomi Yomi no Mi. Also, I think that whatever they're like, they're going to be fitting the mafia theme that Big Mom and Capone's crews are fitting, and I think it's kind of obvious so far, and especially in how Sanji dresses, that they're probably going to have sort of a mafia theme going on here. Now, this could mean something, or it could mean nothing. I did some research on, Double Six and some research on Germa to see if there was anything similar I could pull from anything in real life, and I found that Double Six is a dominoes term, and dominoes are really pretty often used in mafia fiction as character names or group names or nicknames for a character. Domino or dominoes is pretty common, so having Double Six be a domino theme or like a domino reference could be more into their mafia theme that they have, and maybe they have sort of their flag has a domino pattern on it or something like that, sort of different crews and groups that we've seen have different themes going on, like the suits of cards for the Don Quixote crew, something like that. Now, the only thing I could find remotely anything near Germa is the Germa people, or I think they're called Garamans, were a North African people that raided Roman cities, and that may again play into how they're this army that's a secret army of assassins. They're an army, and yet they're assassins in secret. Maybe they do raid cities and stuff like that for the money. And I think that maybe that does have something to do with the name Germa Double Six. And tying it all together, what I think it means is that they are mercenaries. like, that's the nicest way to put it, sort of hitman mercenary type. They are like an army, they're organized, but they're sort of like a mafia, and they just go in and attack cities that they're hired to attack, take out people they're hired to take out. So in a way, they're like an army of assassins. Now, of course, Big Mom wants Sanji to marry into her family to have them join under her. She wants this, like, army of mafioso, these mercenary, to join as a crew under her fleet. So, of course, we already knew that. And it makes sense. It builds into Big Mom's crew some for when we finally get to see them in action. Very enjoyable. So, yeah, that's pretty much the theory, is that Germa 66 is going to be a Mafia-style mercenary group. Mafia-style mercenary group. That's the best description I have. And a little side note, I always like to throw little side notes I came up with while making these theories. Side note for this one is that, what if more than just the group's name, the leader's name is Warmonger? So Sanji's father goes under the title of Warmonger. It would make it even more likely that his brother could go under the name of Killer. So I feel like his father as Warmonger and brother as Killer would be a cool little theme for the Vinsmoke family and lead more into the theory that Killer is Sanji's brother. I like that a lot. I'm going to stick with that. So anyway, guys, liked if you like anything I had to say. Subscribe for more One Piece, Tower of God, The Walking Dead, anime reviews once or twice a week, and random videos and fun stuff. Thank you guys so very much for your support. Follow on Twitter for updates on when videos are coming up, or if anything happens where I can't post a video, like what happened this Thursday with my live reaction. And yeah, comment down there what you think is right, I guess, and what you thought of my thoughts. Thank you guys so very much. I will see you all next time.